to give us their testimonies. You're welcome, sir. Please, can we hear your testimony? Let's know your name, where you come from, and your testimony.
Tmg.
We believe in results.
Tmg.
Result is here.
I am the result. My name's Akbotu Stephen. I'm from Onirose Close here, Ekrejebu. I want to testify to the glory of God for what He has done for me and my family. It was on the 27th of December, 2021. When we woke up that morning, we were all very fine. And my wife, we went to Afisiri to see a family friend. And we came back that evening also, we came to church here. But around midnight, my wife woke me up. Said, "Daddy, wake up." And I woke up. "What is the matter?" He said, "Look at my body. Sweat all over her body. Despite that fan was blowing." I said, "What? What is happening?" He said, "I'm even feeling uncomfortable. I cannot sleep. I cannot do anything." I said, "Ah." Then we prayed. And after that, I said, "Okay, what's the next thing to do? Let's come to church here." And we came to church. Though we could not see the prophet or any of the pastors, we went back home and I said within myself that before I call 2 or 3 pastors, I must see the one that will respond positively. For God so kind, I called Pastor Tubore, who immediately picked my call. And he said, "Daddy, what is the matter?" I said, "My wife, she's very sick." He said, that I should give her the phone. So I gave my wife the phone. And Pastor Tubore prayed for her. After the prayer, he said she's a bit relieved. I said, "Okay." Then we slept off. In the morning when we woke up, he said she was to go to market that very day. That was on Tuesday now. He said I cannot go to the market. It was then I knew that this matter is a serious matter. "You cannot go to your market." I said, "No." I said, "This one, something serious." Before she can say, "I cannot go to market," it's not.
So what happened next, sir?
Yes. So we now dress up. He said I should take her and my son to bakery so that she can send the driver and one of our daughters to the market. I said, "Okay." So we drove down to the bakery, and actually the driver and one of my daughters went to the market. So when we're coming back from the bakery, I said, "No, the way I'm looking at you now, we're supposed to go to the hospital."
So you took her to the hospital?
So I took her to the hospital, Nicholas, and she was diagnosed of sugar. So she was admitted, given drips, and that evening I discharged her. Then when we got here, even before we got here, I text message to prophet, but it was our mama who received the message, and she called me back. Immediately he read the message. So as at the time he was calling me, I was already coming to the compound here. So I met her at her house there, and I narrated everything to her. So that evening, when I discharged my wife, we came to church here, and the pastor, even prophet himself, prayed for her. And she also slept here. So That on Wednesday, we now decided to say, okay, let's go back to the hospital and see how the situation is now. So we went to the hospital and she was diagnosed and said the sugar level is okay now.
Can we celebrate Jesus? Can we celebrate him like we mean it? If you are not celebrating him, that is to say that you are jealous.
On Tuesday.
The next day, she was okay.
Yes.
There is a grace in the house. And if you're under this grace, you are the one that will testify next. Hallelujah. Sir, we rejoice with you for the divine healing of your wife. I'm surprised she's not here. Is she in church?
I think so. She should be in the church.
If she's around, can we see her wave her hand? She's there. Okay, that's her there. Can we celebrate Jesus at the overflow? Wow. We believe in results. Okay, sir, one last word. So many persons are passing through this same situation and they've been there for too long.
Yeah.
What advice have you got to give to them from what you have experienced in TMG?
Since I came to TMG, I think I've given a testimony before. TMG has changed my life. It has done a lot in my life, health-wise and financially. It has done so much.
Wow. If you are celebrating this, God, celebrating better than that. Wow. So you're telling us that since this God has changed your life financially and health-wise, you are also admonishing as many that are listening to you right now to key into this grace so that they can receive the same thing with you.
Of course.
Okay, thank you so much. God bless you, sir. Can we celebrate Jesus? Hallelujah. It's not easy for someone that is elderly to come out and give a testimony because he knows what God has done for him and he's sure. That is why he's standing here to tell you and I that there is a grace in this house. And that grace is the covering that you and I has. Hallelujah. Please, sir, can we hear from you? Let's know your name, where you came from, and your testimony.
Tmg.
We believe in results.
Tmg.
Result is here.
Tmg.
I am the result.
My name is Richard Obunna. I am here to thank God and to return all the glory to his name. As we are coming this morning to the church, just before EJ3, there was a trailer at my front.
A trailer in front of you?
Yes, I don't know what the man is doing. He climbed the pavement, trying to come down again. I now slow down to know what he's driving. Suddenly, I just saw that another trailer from nowhere, with his speed, nearly climbed us. All I saw is that one side of the trailer is climbing my car. I now wave hand. All the glasses from the side, all of them crash.
Can somebody celebrate Jesus? He's not the only one in the vehicle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Celebrate this God once more. There shall be no death. If not for this God, 7 souls. 7 souls. 7 souls. There is a grace under your head. In this house. There's a grace in this house. And that grace is the grace that you are under. I want you to believe this grace. Just this very morning. Remember the prophet told us that we should be focused this year. Because there will be a lot of deaths. It will never happen here. Wow.
So, I'm just happy because I'm under this grace. If not for God, I don't know what could have happened. But I'm here to thank God.
Hallelujah.
I'm here to appreciate him. For he has been so good to me. Look at all of us. No injury, no scratch.
Wow. Wow. Celebrate him, celebrate him, celebrate this God. The God of Prophet Omogene is the God that delivers. Sir, you have been here in TMG. You have always testified. You're testifying again. What you have to tell us?
For me, there's no going back. So, since I came to the church, and since I met the prophet, my life never remained the same. I keep on saying it. Once you are here, connect, pay your tithe, pay your partnership, whatsoever you can contribute in the house, try and do that. And don't worry about any other thing, because the God here is really everywhere, watching us, taking care of us, looking over us, taking away our problems, our tears and our sorrows. Because I'm not a child. I know what I'm saying. I know where I'm coming from.
Yes,
I know where I am today.
Hallelujah.
Another thing is we should all focus. Don't commonize the prophet because of humility or something like that. Whatever he say or whatever he asks you to do it. Here, there is power. There is God. And he's not a God. I always say that prophet is not a human being. We are just seeing him. He came as Jesus Christ. And the people may commonize him now. And where we are going is so fat and big. Connect with him now. Maybe by then, he may be unreachable. Thank you.
Can we celebrate Jesus? Thank you so much for that awesome testimony. You are coming back for another bigger, loaded testimony.